founder, director of Women Drummers International, Carolyn Brady, and Carolyn Brandy, and I also have Sonia Tafoya, who is a board member. Thank you, ladies, for being here. So we're going to talk a little bit about Women Drummers and your organization. Tell me a little bit about it. What is it?
Well, our organization is a nonprofit called Women Drummers International, and the mission of our organization is to bring women into this circle of drumming, which has become really a global phenomenon. There's women all over the world now playing drums that before were not allowed to. Socially, it was a big taboo for women to play drums. In almost every culture, it was really kind of like this global phenomenon. But nowadays, there's so many women from all over the world that are playing drums. So it's our mission to bring women together, to bring them into this circle, because, you know, playing drums is really an amazing thing. It's very much of a community activity. It's a cultural activity, it's a healing activity, and it's just great to be in that circle, you know, with women playing drums.
How long have you been playing?
Oh, about 40-some years, 44 years.
So 44 years, was it calling you? You passed by a set of drums and they said, Carolyn, over here.
Think so. Kind of like that. I was playing the violin growing up. I played the violin for about 15 years, and I was very active with classical music. And I was living in Seattle. I was up there at the University of Washington, and I was at the Pike Place Market, and I saw these guys that were on the street playing drums, and I said, oh, that looks interesting. So I started talking to them, and they said, oh, we have classes, and I started taking classes, and trust me, I never picked up the violin again. I just started playing drums. It just, one door led to 4 doors led to 8 doors. You know, it was like, the more I got into it, the more I saw how really, what a beautiful thing it was.
Wow.
And a cultural activity too, you know, because the drums are, it's a folk music, you know, it's a people thing, it's a community kind of a thing, and most cultures have drumming, you know.
They do at some point or another.
Right.
Are drums sexy?
Oh yeah. Don't you think so?
Well, I'm trying to get into it. So tell me, like, when you're playing your drums, do you feel sexy?
I feel transported.
Oh.
I do. And I do sometimes feel sexy, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Sonia, how did you get involved in the organization?
Well, there's a lot of teachers associated with Women Drummers International, and they teach at the Born to Drum camp. And I happen to be friends with one of the teachers, and she said, hey, I think you would really enjoy this. And I said, well, I don't really have a background in music, but you don't have to. I mean, anybody can start and anybody can play. And so it's a great thing to be part of the drumming community.
Drumming community. So I was poking fun at you earlier during the break, saying, I see shoes and I get like, I start shaking. Oh, those are so cute. I gotta have them. And I asked, when you see a drum set, because you start itching like, oh.
I do. I start hanging my pocketbook real tightly because.
And how much are drums typically, and what is it about a drum set that moves you? Say, oh, I want to have that.
Good sound, but also, you know, that it looks nice. You know, I like something that's going to look good on stage. You know, I've often walked into music stores and seen a drum and had to take it home with me. You know, I just
how many set of drums do you have?
I've got maybe 15 or 16 conga drums.
And your neighbors?
My neighbors, I have one set of neighbors on one side that are saying more, and others on the other side they're calling the police. So it's kind of like a mixed blessing.
Mixed blessing. So you're going to play us out.
I am. And I wanted to tell you about the drum camp we do.
Yes, can you tell us about that?
Yes, that's a drum camp. It's called Born to Drum, and it's for women. Okay. And there's women of all ages that come, and from all over the world. We have faculty that come from the Congo, from Zimbabwe, from Cuba, people that were born in those countries that have taken up drumming, from Venezuela, you know, from Native American drummers come. It's an international workshop.
And they can go to your website,
yes.
borntodrum.net, if they want to sign up.
Find out. It's really, really fun.
Okay, so you're gonna get settled. I know you want to move down a little bit closer to your drums, and I'm gonna give people a little bit more information, and you can just play us out.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you both for being here with us today. Sonia and Carolyn. She's shaking when she sees her drums. Again, if you would like to sign up for their drum camp that they have in the summertime, you can log on to borntodrum.net, and we'll be back after this break.